Good evening, SpeedGaming. Welcome to the Super Metroid Randomizer Multi-Category Tournament 2022. We have an exciting race for you today between cemo and Bressingham, and your crew working this session will be Olmi and Jones on tracking, Aussie on commentary, and then with me is MM2 NES Cartridge. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty well. This is looking to be a really exciting race, except for the fact that according to our tracker, we are starting with assured spring ball. We're not, but Woman's just messing with us.
Double spring ball. How how much would that improve the race
I mean,
if you just gave all the runners spring ball from the start?
if we're talking from a actual standpoint, it would probably make gravity less useful, but I know I would advocate against it. Now that I'm thinking about it, assured morph actually would be kind of interesting.
Assured morph is in morph on the ship.
Yeah, morph on the ship. Like you don't like going down a retro Brin isn't a requirement anymore.
Yeah, you kind of have to deal with that in open mode seeds. That's where the whole map is more unlocked, where you don't need morph. And so you have to make a decision where if you want to go down, get the retro majors or not.
Yeah, I've never played open mode because I wasn't really around when Total Rando was a thing. So
Yeah, I just played it
yeah.
because Solsky the memer suggested that we race it.
Oh, that would be funny.
So the races that have started, little delay on cemo's side, just so the two streams can be synced. But the modes today are going to be Chozo with Boss Shuffle, and then the map is vanilla.
Yeah, this is the first vanilla area week of the whole tournament. Next week is also vanilla area, but yeah, these settings tend to be faster than the previous weeks. We've seen some really fast times already, and yeah, sub hour is probably going to be more the norm than the exception in these settings.
Yeah, and then these runners are really strong. We're in the two wins part of the bracket. So we're expecting good times.
For sure. This is, yeah, both of these runners were really solid. They're also both really good RBO runners, which is even funnier because the race room title has RBO in it.
Yep, and I'm here. Support the RBO.
Yeah. I'm also here to support the RBO. Yeah, I think everybody here involved in this race except for Lomian is a RBO runner. Yeah, we all have sub 120 at least. I think Bress has a 119. I think. I want to say.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
cemo's a little lower than that.
Seema's got like a 112. I've got a 114, but it's because my PB has double Meridia. And then you've obviously got like sub hour or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we should probably explain what Chozo is. So, Aussie, what does Chozo mean? And why is it so important?
So Chozo means it refers to the Chozo statues, which typically hold the major items or the first miners are on these Chozo statues. They got missiles already from Alpha Missiles. That's a Chozo. And Bomb Chorizo is also a Chozo with Speed Booster today. So that means there's a set number of miners and E-tanks that are going to be on the Chozos, and that's going to be the logical progression path that they're going to want to keep track of, especially in this early game.
Yeah, it's important to know whether you have your miners and logic in the early game. Ooh, and it's looking like Cemo's going to go for an early Gauntlet Scout. So I think with one tank it's possible to get out with Pull-Out Spark, but might just be he's saving and checking it. It's a lot more compelling to Scout Gauntlet in Chozo than it is in anything else, just because it's so much more likely for it to be something worth knowing about, even if it's like a super or power bomb, then that's worth knowing, because then you know something like Croc can't be your first power bomb because there's only one Chozo power bomb. He gets the jump spark. Nice.
Yeah, so this should make it. Oh, just short.
Oh no!
That's a reset.
Yeah. Yeah, if you mess the spark up, it's just a reset. There's no backup. Because you're literally soft locked in there.
He also needs bombs or... Well, there's Screw Tech at Brinster
Oh
Reserve.
boy.
So that's not what Cemo's going to get out.
I think...
But even if he does pull off the spark, then it's not guaranteed he gets out.
Yeah. I think Gauntlet's actually required to be supers now. Or bombs. Because it's the only Chozo left available with that screw attack.
That sounds right. Yeah. So yeah, you're saying that you want to check Gauntlet to know what it is, but you can also try to deduce it to know if it's something that you need to acquire or not.
Yeah. In Chozo, oh boy, Bressingham's going back up. What do you think about this play?
Oh, he got a super pack. So what would a super pack do, actually? That lets you go down to the upper north fair?
Yeah, super pack. Yeah, super will let you go down. It'll let you check Spazer. Obviously, you could check Alpha Peeps, but then you'd have to go around landing site again if you wanted to do anything else. If it wasn't power bombs, and then yeah, you can't do anything in Credit. You can do like high jump and ice on this amount of E-tanks, but those aren't in logic because of Chozo.
So it's not having bombs. He'd have to leave things behind, and I guess he doesn't want to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, this is like a fair play, but yeah, I don't know. People do different things.
Yeah. All we can say is the supers he got are not in logic as far as Chozo goes.
Yeah. Cemo getting a really nice screw attack of the back item in Bryn Reserve. Just gets a missile for his efforts. And it is morph bombs. Okay.
So that's something Cemo would have liked to have gotten, but then would have had to deal with the sub 30 health back of Gauntlet.
Yeah, wouldn't have been great. But also Brest can now check 230, which is also a Chozo.
Yep, he's going to put Bressingham real close to 230.
So Cemo taking that save there, do you think he's like wanting to go down Red Tower and then have the option to reset there and be close to Gauntlet or something? Or what?
I'm not entirely sure. I'm sure he feels that Gauntlet is progression, one way or another. So you'd want to be able to go back to it faster. But you could still go up Red Tower and get to it that way. Get a check on the way. There you go. Spring Ball and Parlor.
Close enough to assured. It's a big yikes. So cemo is gonna kill Spore Spawn. It won't be a terrible fight with super missiles, but just all this time that Brest will save with the morph bombs and being able to backdoor. Oh, that's why cemo wanted to save in the middle of Green Bryn, because from his perspective, no, he hasn't found the Chozo super. Yeah. Oh wait, this doesn't even require supers. Yeah, so he hasn't found the Chozo super. So from his perspective, this could be a Chozo super, or it could be morph bombs. I guess he's counting on this being morph bombs or the Chozo power bomb, and the super being in Gauntlet.
Pretty much has to be that. So this is a Chozo. You know that. And it is supers, vanilla supers. Doesn't have... I mean, technically can get out with a short charge.
Yeah.
And you do a jumping super shot as you're doing it. You can also do the same to get in. That's even harder. Maybe he's practiced it. I have.
Maybe. I guess let's see.
Yeah, this would be real cool to see. Now I was trying to time this for 100% and not faster. That was close. But he also doesn't need to keep the item and can just reset back to the save.
Yeah, there's a point where this is just not faster. You just want to keep going.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Bressingham has already made the check and left. So, kind of pulling ahead. That's my charge, and then Waterway is not a major location in Chozo, so it's fine to leave that behind.
Yeah, Waterway is actually pretty slow to go to, so you probably won't see many people check it in Chozo. So the biggest concern at this point is obviously the lack of power bombs. And yeah, we're probably going to see Brest go down Red Tower here.
Probably, yeah. I think runners like to go up Red Tower for Alpha Peeps, but in this case, you don't have a way to turn around because of the power bomb door.
He got it. Yeah, they got it. cemo
Sweet.
is able to keep that super pack. And would have felt really bad if this was power bombs.
Doesn't want that super pack.
Or does?
Or does.
Yeah.
And there's our second super pack. The Chozo Statues for Miners is going to have 2 missile packs, 2 super packs, 1 powerbomb pack, and also 3 E-tanks.
Yeah, and a reserve.
And the rest will be unique items. On top of the Chozo statues, each boss has a major location. So there's Chozo statues plus boss.
Okay, and cemo's going to go up Red Tower here. So
I think it makes sense for cemo to go up.
Yeah, it's definitely makes more sense because from their point of view, those supers are out of logic because they need bombs, and those bombs could be up here or power bombs.
I'd say it's more likely for bombs to be up here at Gauntlet, knowing that Sports Spawn had supers.
No, I guess this needs supers to get into.
Right.
Yeah, so yeah, I guess cemo knows that something has to be a gauntlet, and that has to be bombs or power bombs.
Okay, so boss shuffle is on.
The boss is
Get Crade at Crade.
Yeah. Not Ridley first boss, so that's a breath of fresh air.
It's nice to walk into a boss room and actually kill it.
Russ does get the crate stand up. But takes the crate down. And Various suit is a Chozo, even though it doesn't look like one, because it's a boss item. So yeah, but all boss items are Chozos. That's Space Jump, which is already a Chozo, Wreck Ship Right Supers, Ridley E-Tank, and Varia Suit. Those are all Chozos. However, Gravity Suit is not a Chozo. But Gravity Missiles is a Chozo, so they just kind of moved that Chozo there. That's not even moving.
Yeah, it is a different set of locations that you need to keep track of for this mode compared to the other modes that are being played over the tournament.
Yeah, especially because it's not as like widespread or widely played, so there's not really as developed a meta for it. But also, Bressingham finds power bombs at Crate E-Tank, so that's going to be super useful.
It's super useful, but technically out of logic. Not the intended first power bombs.
This is true. And alright, we will now be seeing the first Hell Run of the Seed from Bressingham.
Okay, so Hell Runs do track your Chozo found E-Tanks, and I think we've seen one.
I
But
don't remember. Yeah, I don't actually remember seeing any. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we haven't seen any. But I could be wrong.
So without Hell Runs, we have High Jump and Wreck Ship. I think it was Alpha Power Bombs that was one.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so Bressingham does find Charge Beam and Ice, and Charge is actually a lot more relevant in Chozo, because there's just less places you go to, so there's less an opportunity to collect ammo for Mother Brain. So you'll see a lot more people relying on Charge.
Yeah, in Chozo, it's correct most of the time to look for Charge instead of ammo. Just because there's fewer locations to check, and it's not going to be behind a couple of the slower checks.
Yeah, obviously there's still the chance it could be at something like Plasma or Shack, and you're just very sad.
Yeah, so Charge is logically required for Crocomire, Batoon, and Ridley. But with Boss Shuffle, Dragon can be not at Vanilla Dragon. They'll let you get to Plasma.
Yeah. The charge can never be at grapple, like you're saying. Yeah, first logical power bombs could definitely be at grapple. Or various, you could be there. Because we've got the 2 tanks to and speed booster to get to Crocomire via Frog Speedway, so
Yeah, you can take it as a sign seeing the charge beam that Croc has an item or a suit. This refill would be for an X-ray deboost, you think?
I suspect so, or potentially in prep for a potential Ridley at Fantoon, if that's what Bress wants to do. Oh, nope, it's X-ray. Yeah, we've got 2 tanks in Logic so far. The Alpha Peebs one and the High Jump Reserve, but Bress doesn't know about the Alpha Peebs one. And obviously cemo doesn't know about the High Jump Boots. Well, he's about to learn.
Yeah. So, only seeing the one reserve, you know that it'd be out of logic to do hell runs, but you're right here and they're doable. So, it was a choice to leave. There's still plenty of major items in Upper North Area.
Yeah, there's definitely a distinct chance that Croc just has Varia, and then first power bombs are at Speeder Wave. But of course, it could just be Croc has first power bombs, and then Fantoons and Wreck Ship. Oh no, Bress fails at the last point, but he has bombs, so he can do a backup.
His bombs, his spring ball.
Yeah, good power bomb to clear away the bottom waver. Didn't get the top one, so has to be on it though.
cemo still doesn't have power bombs. That was at Kraid, the E-Tank crate. So
yeah, Kraid E-Tank.
Kraid's area.
Yeah. cemo still has Kraid area left as an unknown. Yeah, I think
in Boss Shuffle I can understand not wanting to spend the time going to Kraid.
Oh my god, that waiver.
Yeah, this is bad.
He saved, I hope.
Yeah, hopefully. Let's see. Yeah, it's a speedway save.
Yeah, also worth noting, cemo, according to his tracker, did not do ice, so doesn't have charge at the moment. Which is weird, because I think the 2 tanks for Chozo have it in Logic. Oh, there's Varia.
There's Varia. But yeah, probably does ice on the way out of the Norfair area, but it'd just be nice to have it. They put it off and have to rely on their ammo.
Yeah. Though they still can't get to lower Norfair because no power bombs. Bress is just gonna skip X-ray this time.
Yeah, and if you're coming up here, then this would be a wreck ship play, I think.
Yeah, I assume so.
And so they don't have area, cemo has the Varia, so Ridley would be not too likely doable. They could go for it. But they're hoping for Fantium.
Yeah. Also, there's the Chozo power bombs at Wave Beam. And you were right about the Alpha Peebs E-Tank.
Actually, these two E-Tanks and having Charge Wave Plasma probably fight Ridley.
Yeah, 6 and 1 with Charge Wave Plasma and this amount of supers is probably doable. I'd at least give it a go.
It's always helpful. It shows us he's to check your miners just for safety E-Tanks.
Yeah, and also to have 15 power bombs for Turian if you don't have ice. Because there's 2 power bombs in North Reserve. I guess cemo. I don't know what cemo wanted out of North Reserve. Maybe extra E-Tanks for a potential high jump with lava dive.
Yeah, and also maybe supers just for boss. Maybe they want power bombs for a Dragon Crystal Flash. You know?
That could be. Cemo, what are you doing?
Barely missing the D-boost again.
Yeah. Unfortunate, but hopefully he can get this IBJ soon. Nice kill of the wafer with the bomb. Oh, is Cemo just gonna go for it without a save? I guess he might feel behind after the early game fiasco.
Yeah, high jumpless lava dive.
Here we go. And there's gravity at X-ray. Oh boy.
Gravity.
So, Bress... Yeah, Bress still doesn't have Varia. This is like the one of the few times I've seen gravity before Varia in Chozo. Or, well, I guess we've seen Varia first, but Bress saw gravity first.
Gravity not saving you from spikes.
It does save you from waivers, though, so he can get out on very low health.
Okay, so it has enough health for another spike hit. And they make it out with the gravity suit.
Oh boy, Cemo, please be careful.
Yeah, oh, on Cemo's side.
Cemo, you are scaring me so much. Okay, he's gonna crystal flash, and maybe give us another go. Maybe they just want to reload the room.
So this gives the runners decisions, with Bressingham finding gravity suit, and has charge beam, so going to East Meridia makes some sense.
Get to the Kago. Oh, misses the wall jump.
Misses the wall jump. Wall jump's the hardest part.
Yeah, it actually is. The Kago isn't too bad, but the wall jump is worse.
Yeah, it's Kago into a fast wall jump off the spikes, and then a tight wall jump up top.
Yeah. Honestly, the last wall jump is the worst part. Oh, and Bressingham's gonna clear Meridia here. Meridia usually isn't too good in Chozo. I don't know if that gravity's in logic. I guess with the Varia, it probably is. But Bress doesn't have that, so...
Yeah, Bress wouldn't know that.
Yeah.
And all he'd be looking for is Varia. So,
Yeah, Varia or a buttload of power bombs and a couple E-tanks to do Varioless LN, but there's just so many chosen in Upper Norfair, and LN just sucks, so...
but for Chozo checks in East Meridia, we get Plasma, Dragon Location, and Shack Tool, where they don't have a way into Shack Tool yet. So Meridia
Yeah.
is less worth in Chozo than Major Minor.
Yeah, it does have a boss, though, so... We don't know what this boss has. It could be Ridley. It could be not Ridley as well.
Yeah. The only
Rust
boss
is
we've seen so far is Creed.
Yeah, Russ is not saving, though, so... Oh, he just realized that, oh, this could be Ridley. I better save. Or maybe he just wants to check this?
Just checking that.
Okay, he's gonna go save. Not Ridley is also my favorite boss, especially in early game. I love seeing Not Ridley.
Wants to be extra safe. Could do a Ridley fight, but you don't want to make a dumb mistake in a Ridley fight and die.
Yeah. Obviously, like, Ridley's very doable. Oh, look, it is Ridley. Lol. Yeah, Brett's definitely very glad he saved. Because you never want to go into a Ridley fight in a rando race, knowing that if you die, and that you get one chance at this, and if you die, you just lose.
Yeah, just jump a little too high, doesn't follow the program nip, then you take 2 hits.
Yep. Oh, he takes an acid bath there. He's mostly done, but needs to... Oh, no, I think that's actually death. Using that reserve there.
Yeah, not supposed to do that.
Yeah, you don't want to use your reserve, because you want to have your reserve to eat the damage you take during the grab.
Yeah, having 1 full reserve, you'll always live after getting grabbed.
Yeah, and then that will be enough to get you to drops, and then the drops will be enough to take you out. Well, not take you out. I mean, by death, I mean take you out of the Ridley room.
Get you out of there.
Yeah.
So Brett's happy to have taken the save and try the fight again. Cemo went through Croc's area for that grapple location check and only got an X-ray out of it.
Yeah. So I think the Varia at speed is in logic with speed. So I guess the logic changes the Varia to the power bomb. Yeah, Varia to power bombs to gravity, and then gravity to... Well, gravity would be go mode for cemo at this point. I guess also he needs charge. They need charge.
Yeah. I feel like the E-tanks are always the hardest part of the logic to follow.
Oh, agreed. Sure. Okay, now get grabbed. Oh, no, he takes the hit.
Yeah, he got hit as he got grabbed.
Yeah. Did cemo save?
Why?
I thought cemo was going to go for high jumpless again. But I guess...
Where are they going?
They are going... This is a really weird way to go. Oh, I guess it's not, because they don't have grapple or space.
That's true.
So you don't really want to take a bajillion.
My kids.
Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. I would think it's like probably not a bad idea to turn off speed for this Ridley fight for Bress. I guess both runners are both out of position. where turning off speed would probably benefit them.
Yeah. On Cemo's side, it'd help with this entry into the lava dive. On Bressingham's side, it's more not having high jump that's an issue in this case.
Oh, cemo? Cemo gets it.
Oh,
Nice. Nice.
So high jumpless lava dive, not in logic. Would have to go back for that gravity suit.
Oh no, Bress takes another death.
That's another death. It's really starting to add up time-wise.
Yeah, the more time cemo gets to catch up from early game, the worse this is for Bress. Because Bress does still have to do lower warfare after this, and he does have to find Varia. Oh, and he's gonna leave. Oh no.
I understand it, but
Yeah.
it's gonna take a long time to get back here. And this whole trip, you wanted to find majors and not getting to check any.
There's high jump. So cemo knows that whatever is in whatever boss is here is gated by gravity now.
Like, they know gravity is not going to be in Lower Norfair, but the checks, which is just at the boss.
I guess it's most meaningful if this is Fantoon, because then you know gravity can't be in Rex Ship, and obviously gravity can't be in Meridia, so gravity has to be at X-Ray. Just by process of elimination. Oh, Bress wanted supers. That's what Bress wanted. Okay, this makes more sense.
Okay. Yeah, supers are easier to land on, really. Wave plasma shots are really wide, and it's easy to his tail and waste the shot. Plus, the cooldown to fire it shorter.
Yeah. Are they not the same hitbox as Full Beam, though? Just because that would be just Hundo or KPDR or whatever.
Yeah, but you're not doing the fight in the style of a Hundo fight. It's more RBO style.
This is true.
Again, not jumping quite high enough for the minute.
Yeah, this is like 3 hits already. 4. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he just resets.
Logically, Seed doesn't expect Bressingham to do the Ridley fight without Varia. It's just you don't want to have to come back for this boss kill.
Yeah, it's mega slow to walk all the way to Meridia. Oh, did Bress not save with the 30 supers?
It looks like it didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, he's only on 25 at the moment. And also cemo, I don't think cemo saved before Ridley boss, which we know is Fantoon or Dragon. And cemo thinks, from cemo's perspective, it could be Ridley as well. And Bress is just going to leave.
Yeah, this is a full bail.
Yeah. Yeah, he knows it has to be Hell runs a Rex Ship at this point.
It surely doesn't just take this reserve tank and go back.
Surely he doesn't. Okay, this is Dragon.
Oh, Dragon.
Yeah, Dragon.
So this is an ammo fight.
Yeah, and cemo will have to either double spring roll jump or CF suit out.
Yeah, having to CF out on an ammo fight is sketchy. You really gotta watch your ammo in that case.
Yeah, it's not great.
I want to believe they can do the double spring ball jump.
Yeah, double spring ball jump isn't all that bad. As an avid spring ball hater,
Yeah.
but it's looking like they're gonna be doing the double spring ball jump just from the way they're playing this fight, not taking too much intentional damage.
Yeah, I had the ammo for Crystal Fly. I imagine they'd still like to see a grapple beam here at Space Jump.
Yeah, grapple would definitely be preferable, but double spring ball jump is doable.
Yeah, it's doable, but still tricky to get, and every missed attempt loses a pile of seconds.
Yeah, falling is slow.
Okay. I would have thought Bressingham would go to wreck ship following the Meridia Bale, but coming to Norfair works out better because they're going to get Varia and then that'll be go mode.
Yeah, Norfer is the right play for Bress, but I was also anticipating a wreck ship play.
Bressingham lost a lot of time on that Ridley. Oh, there's the double springwell jump, so Teemo's out.
Nice.
Cemo losing a bit of time to Lord Norfair to like movement inefficiencies, like doing Dragon without gravity in particular. But now they're past that, and just have to get their charge beam on the way out, and then go to X-ray for gravity. And in Chozo, going to East Meridia for gravity isn't a thing. So it would make sense to go to X-ray next.
Yeah, and Bress also is gonna gamble on Croc and be punished. So, yeah, if Cemo checks from Cemo's perspective, gravity has to be either at ice or X-ray. So, yeah, it would make a lot of sense for Cemo to check ice here.
Yeah, definitely. Then Bress is here in the croc fight, look for a gravity suit. Not gonna find it.
He will find an X-ray and be able to microwave Dre and Fantoon, though. So it's not the absolute worst thing in the world, but it's not a Varia suit. Or an ice beam.
Not a total loss.
Yeah. It'll save him more time than it will save Cemo. Though.
Well, I guess they're kind of trading. Bressingham gets it for Dragon, but Cemo for Botwin. And they both have it for Fantan.
True.
So we saw that high jump is in Lore Norfair, which eventually means Bressingham probably doesn't get it. But that would also give him reason to check the Bubble Mountain checks first, instead of going straight to Lore Norfair. Because he knows they want either high jump or gravity, logically. Or Varia. Yeah.
Not sure what Brest wants out of Spark. I guess he wants to check this minor location.
A little hard to tell what items the runners have when there is a green suit on. This will be charge beam for cemo.
Yep, and now Cemo does also know where. I guess. Oh yeah, I guess. Not charge. Varia could be. Not Varia either. Gravity could be in Kraid's lair for Cemo.
Oh right, I haven't killed Kraid.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's actually what we're gonna see next on Cemo's
Yeah.
side.
Yeah, I guess it could also be in Wreck Ship. Thank you, Lomian. But I highly doubt that they'll skip X-ray at this point, so.
Yeah. It's like equally likely that it's Wreck Ship or X-ray. And with high jump and speed and Varia, you can just jump right into X-ray. Now, this will give Bressingham the go mode first at 45:17.
Yep.
There's still some major items that they'd like to have. Space jump, high jump, ice beam. But it's more likely they go straight to Lorne Warfare boss.
Yeah. Skipping wave 2, which is. Actually, that might not even benefit them, because 5 power bombs. If Brest gets the turret on 5 power bombs, that could be a big scare.
Yeah, kind of funny how it's still 5 power bombs. Does have morph bombs, so this, like, Lorne Warfare is fine. So it's really just the Torian you need power bombs for.
Yeah. Just get whatever odds power bomb drops task does, and it'll be fine.
Yeah, 1 power bomb per Metroid and you're set.
Easy.
Ben. Just gravity jumping up, lava dive. Much easier than high jumpless Varia only. But did land on that lower ledge and had to wall jump off that. And getting around that corner is a bit tricky.
Yeah, only balance suits in this tournament. So gravel never protects from heat damage in this tournament. This is not Dash, and this is not the vanilla game.
As soon as Cemo gets this gravity suit, then we'll be able to measure better where both runners stand in relation to the race. Yeah. So this will be Cemo heading towards Meridia next, and Bressingham will have to finish Lorne Warfare and then go towards Meridia. But otherwise they'll be on the same path. Mostly because the Bressingham didn't finish off Ridley. Has to go back.
Yeah. Cemo Oh, rest. Please do not die. But Cemo's got a Fantine or Ridley left to put between Wrecked Ship and Dragon locations, so I might have gone up to Wrecked Ship and then taken Forgotten Highway to Meridia Boss, but this is fine too, I guess.
That would take some brain power to know if it's faster.
Yeah. I need to actually time whether Forgotten Highway is better in Boss Rando.
I don't know if that's a route that you want to pull out in a race without having pre-time.
Yeah, true. Yeah, it's not like the rooms will be terrible because area rando and Mapo practice, so like I'll have strats, but it will still probably be slower because Forgotten Highway slow. Though it does, if you want, you can check Wreck Ship E-Tank for a potential Ice Beam, or in Bress's case, a High Jump Boots. So, yeah, depending on how much you value that check.
Cemo does have the power bombs for Torian, so it doesn't need the ice beam as much.
No, Lumian, you're coming from Wreck Ship side. You're taking Forgotten Highway both ways.
I feel like Radio First would be safe, faster.
Yeah,
the ending in Wreck Ship.
Yeah, Meridia First is definitely like the safer play.
Yeah, Cemo on this 91 health, about to enter Ridley.
This is like the third low health Ridley I've seen in my Chozo practice.
Not taking heat damage, just can't take the body hits from Ridley.
Yeah, fireballs are passable, but not ideal.
Fireballs are okay until your health gets like this low. Then they start adding up and you can die to them.
Yeah, but he survives. They survive.
No problem. Has the high jump, so no movement issues.
CB, you better pick that up. You better. Thank you.
Good. I don't think there's really room to use it anywhere.
There's not, but it's a. I guess since you don't have space to have more spike suit, reverse Coliseum, kind of.
Yeah, getting use.
Some use. It's a big cope.
Making back the 7 seconds. Right here.
Yep. Well, Lomian, if you like using grapple in Coliseum, you should run map completion. Smile.
Yeah. Just play Randomizer.
Or play RBO. I guess you also use grapple there in Coliseum.
You use quite a lot of grapple in Radio.
Yeah.
Bressingham does want more majors. Doesn't like the 5 powerbomb count, I take it.
Yeah. Probably wants at least one of ice high jump or another powerbomb pack.
There you go. Found the logical powerbombs.
Great job, Bruss. Now, his odds of getting through Turia in a single go from really bad to 28%.
Let's see. Yeah, they would have to be powerbombs. Wreck Ship and Radio, both powerbomb locked.
Yeah.
And they've done every other check.
Yeah, he knew that.
And at the 50-minute mark, you can keep track of your chozos and determine the items.
Yeah, I feel like deducing items is a lot more powerful in Chozo than it is in any other mode because of just the nature of Chozo and how things are only in logic with Chozo items. But of course, you can sequence break around those with non-Chozo items.
Yeah, both are powerful. Deducing items and sequence breaking those items you've deduced.
Yeah, or sequence breaking items and then deducing them afterwards.
There's a spin on the corner and make it up after jumping through the door. Bressingham side.
Nice.
That'll be the microwave value. cemo takes down their last boss. In this boss randomizer seed, we had a Ridley and Dragon swapped, and that was it.
Yeah. It is known that that no boss that all vanilla is impossible. It's not allowed by the Varia randomizer, but any other combination is equally likely.
So we know Bressingham doesn't feel too great about their spot in the race, but how about cemo as they head towards G4?
cemo probably also doesn't feel great mostly because of that early game stuff, and then also the bootless lava dive stuff.
Yeah, that's true. Spent a lot of time on bootless lava dive and then reset, dig rock for nothing. Lost time early game on gauntlet check, and it was cemo side that used speed to get out of sports spawn.
Yeah, cemo did that.
That was.
Yeah, sick to see it in a race, but also slow. Yeah, definitely. If you play this race like a normal person, then you probably win.
So, normal person has the option of not going back to gauntlet, and how does that work out, the seed?
I guess you probably go down into Norfair, find your Chozo reserve, and you've got speed, so you probably just... oh yeah, you wouldn't have... I guess you would have the option of going into Kraid. If you go into Kraid, you get power bombs. Also, Bress is now... No, I can't say that. Bress has now lost 10 points in my favor because he skipped grapple. What the heck? But yeah, if normal person goes into Kraid, gets power bombs, gets the chosen reserve at high jump, then probably hell runs to Bubble Mountain, finds Varia. I guess then maybe leaves Upper Norfair after finding power bombs at Wave. Maybe does Croc, who knows? And then I
Yeah,
suppose goes up Red Tower, finds Gravity, and it is go mode.
that sounds pretty good.
Yeah, yeah, that
And the
sounds.
seed, the seed just go to Bubble Mountain and happen to run into your Varia and power bombs.
Yeah,
Just
well, I
be careful
mean,
there.
yeah. Speed without high jump, messing with the jump up to the top of Mount Everest for Bress.
The
Also,
low ice bomb jump through the door.
yeah. Also, Cemo, the person I've seen most recently messing with low movement item baby skip, is now going to be doing normal baby skip with all the items.
See if they still remember how.
Yeah.
That low movement practice can mess with
Oh my
your
Bress, please.
normal baby skip.
Yeah. Also, Bress opened that gate on the last super after missing like 3.
Well,
That
they're gonna need a few more for wreck ship.
Oh yeah, that's kind of important. And they didn't farm Monk ass. Maybe just gonna go
Oh, the
and
moat has
oh yeah,
attacked.
Moat has supers bailed out actually.
Yeah, actually bailed out.
And he doesn't even pick it up. Yeah, the Ripper will save the day, and Bress actually has Screw to kill it. Oh wait,
You need 2,
yeah, you need to.
so you'd have to refarm it.
Oh my god, that's so bad. And Bress just now realized. Oh my
Hey,
god.
it's an E-tank.
Hey, Bress can do stand up now. Yeah, and Simo electing to not do Zeb skip. Electing to do those.
Green beam doesn't open the green door.
Yeah, neither does green suit.
Or if they remember that moat had supers. I think he didn't.
That did not look intentional. I will not lie. Oh my god. Now trying to make me unhappy. What the heck, Russ? Why would you do that?
Yeah, could have grappled over for the spring ball option and missed it.
Yeah, exactly. Like you literally passed up grapple, and now it could have been useful. It actually would have been worth the fanfare. So shame on you, Russ.
With these pauses, definitely. Then Simo side just sitting through Mother Brain cutscene. Got through the powerbomb Metroids, nailed the baby skip.
Yep. I wonder if this is like the time where, yeah, this is definitely the time where you start to get your hopes up about maybe I win this race after all.
Yeah, but at the same time, yeah, always expect the dot done in your escape run.
For sure. I mean, that happened to my opponent in my week 2 match.
So maybe, like, after the escape is started, get your hopes up.
Yeah. I always think of like escape as like, okay, well at this point, it's mostly up to how my opponent played this, because there's just not enough time I can save an escape to do anything meaningful. I just need to play well and hope I routed better than my opponent.
Yeah, but this one, wonder if they feel that the opponent had to make a mistake or not. This one didn't seem too complicated.
Yeah, this just seemed like the players way overcomplicated everything. And Bress is gonna check right side supers. Definitely hoping for ice here. Let's see if it actually is here. That'd be funny.
Yeah, we're hoping for ice here.
It's Space Jump! Oh, now you're gonna go pick that up, Bress. Now you're gonna pick it up. Parlor without high jump and escape is the worst serve of the game. Parlor with high jump is fine.
Parlor without high jump is the start of any percent run.
True. But more annoying because, well, only if you have speed. There's a third power bomb pack for Bress.
That's what I wanted.
It is. Get your G's in. Well, not yet. Now, get your G's in chat for cemo. Finishing in first place with an official race time of 1:05:08.
It looks like Bressingham forfeit shortly after.
Yep. Yeah, and Bress saying that he won't be able to do an interview, unfortunately. So we'll see if we hear from cemo at least.
This has been a week 3 match between cemo and Bressingham. The runners were at 2 wins, no losses. cemo gets to advance with a third win. Bressingham moves on with 2-1.
And we are joined in the interview booth with cemo. GG's, how do you feel about that?
Terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, that there was no way that could have felt good for either of you. That was just such a mess.
I did like the early supposed play because I figured there was pretty likely to be power bombs there, and I had a couple where like late power bombs are just terrible and awful. And I had just been practicing like the speedball out like earlier today, and I was getting it most of the time. And then when it came to actually do it, I was like nervous, and I kept missing my short charge.
It's
Yeah.
definitely hype to see.
Yeah, definitely. That's the first time I've seen that. So nice to see you got it.
And then I saw that there was supers there, so I knew that. So because of that, I was like so sure there was going to be power bombs in the gauntlet. I went up red tower, and I was like, it's fine. I can just take these power bombs, go back down the fast way.
And then there weren't power bombs.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, this is like a whole mess. We were talking about it, and like a normal person could easily sub out this if you just played it like a normal person and didn't do stupid stuff.
It wasn't like that stupid. I was trying to be like power bombs ended up being pretty late and terrible already, but uh I don't know like I don't know what the odds are of it being bombs versus power bombs. I didn't really consider that it could have been bombs, but I knew that like I needed the gauntlet item to put spore spawn in logic to get the because those were like the first logical supers.
Yeah, they were, because other supers were at Spacer, which is obviously super locked.
How about that early spark into Gauntlet? That's something you did, expecting bombs or power bombs there?
Yeah, exactly. Like it was something that I could get bombs or power bombs, or at the very least, I could see if it's actually something useful, like a charge beam or ice or something. But I just like I don't know how many pixels I was short, but it's not very many.
Yeah, that trick is hard. And then, how did you feel about that bootless dive and then the croc play after?
Also terrible. Because I messed it up, and then I go and I crystal flash, and I'll be like, all right, I'll do it this time. And then I just didn't go high enough.
Yeah, that
And
wall
then
jump actually sucks.
I don't usually struggle with it that much, but I guess I was just nervous in the race, and I kind of like psyched myself out. And I was like, well, what do I do now? I don't want to like I had to go farm up or something. So I was like, well, I guess I'll like go deboost over this way, go do Crocomire, and then farm up some like power bombs and stuff from the bugs, and hoping maybe Crocomire would give me something useful. I mean, the X-ray ended up being useful actually, but um, it wasn't really what I was hoping to find there.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to do croc just find X-ray, but it's not Spacer. It's not literally nothing. So
I was I was pretty sure I had lost because, like you said, if you just go down and I don't know how much health you would have had, but like you take your speed, you go to speed booster and get your Varia. It's kind of the easy seed from there.
yeah, you just get Varia, leave Upper Norfair after whatever, and then oh look, gravity and X-ray. How convenient.
I would have done the deboost on the way down, but it wasn't really an option.
Yeah, like you kind of didn't have power bombs, so good luck getting in. Also, I'd like to take the time to thank you, Cemo, for picking up grapple because Brest didn't, and that's obviously why he lost.
Wow.
And the thing is, it would have been more useful for him because he had to grab jump out of moat like twice because he used all his supers opening the gate out of Mount Everest and didn't pick up the moat super pack because he didn't realize he needed supers for getting to Fantoon, because that's because you usually have supers. And so he had to go back and he had to gravity jump out so he could actually use the grapple, but he didn't get it. So congrats, Cemo, on making the correct decision.
I thought about the grapple beam. I was like, wait, do I want this? And then I remembered I watched Duck like yesterday, and he didn't pick up a grapple in like that exact same situation, and then like picked up the item on the moat and like fell in the water or something.
Yeah, it's a good insurance policy if you don't have space. But yeah, anything else you want to say, Simo?
Thanks for hopping in on the commentary. I appreciate it. I'm looking forward to watching it back, at least for to see what went wrong at the beginning for Bress to like. I don't know. I figured my only out was gonna be him like full clearing the wrecked ship or something, and then I won.
Yeah, and Brest didn't even full clear wreck ship. He just had a bunch of other disasters, mostly a bunch of Ridley deaths because he didn't find Varia. But yeah, Aussie, any final words from you?
No, nothing really. GG Simo. Thanks for playing the great race.
For sure. Yeah, thank you to Simo and Bressingham for putting up a great race. You should follow them. They're cool people, and they're very good at this game. Simo will be advancing to the 3-0 bracket next round, and Bress will be, with this loss, will go down to 2-1. Thank you to Lemmy and Jones for tracking, and thank you to Aussie for being my co-com. And my name is M2 Desk Cartridge, and thank you for watching this episode of the Super Metroid Randomizer Multi-Category Tournament 2022. We'll see you around.